This is the best support and resistance strategy you will ever need. So it is going to be a very short video, but watch it up the end so that you don't miss anything. Whatever that means, we always buy at support and we sell at resistance. Okay, so now this one, it shall be added with market structure, right? So now this is our example, you can see right here. Okay, so now this was our bearish market. What shows that it was a bearish market? Because of this break of market structure to the downside. Or is you have to indicate the break of market structure. And after indicating, yes, that was our break of market structure, that means now up here, we shall be having our resistance zone right here. So now this one, we shall be having our resistance zone right here. Okay, so now that is the resistance we are looking at. Okay, so now because we are in a bearish trade, that means we have to look for sell opportunities, and we said we sell at resistance. Okay, so now that is our resistance level, right? So now let's see, when the market comes on the resistance level, what do we do? Okay, so now let's see here, it came to our resistance and it give us a rejection on our resistance, right? So now can you see the rejection that was given right here? Okay, this was a rejection right here, guys. Can you see that rejection on your RA resistance zone? Okay, so now after that rejection, it tells us that yes, we want to go down. You can enter the market immediately after being given that rejection. Okay, you can decide to target there, and of course your sell loss will be there. But remember, this is not a confirmation trade. We are going to also see a confirmation trade. Why? Because sometimes the market will break on your resistance before it moves, right? So now let's see. And sometimes it will turn, like it will test your resistance multiple times before it goes to the direction. Okay, can you see? Hope you're seeing, right? So now here, after being given rejection from our resistance level, you can see that the market actually, it moved in our direction, right? So now we can also wait for another tap on resistance, because sometimes the market it will test your resistance multiple times, guys. Okay, so now let's see. So the market just moved in our direction after that rejection. Rather, can you see? It moved almost 100 pips after that rejection on our resistance. So now how do you use a confirmation trade without using this rejection candles? Rather, you use change of character or market structure shift, right? So now this one, we always use our 15-minute time frame, okay, for change of character on our 15-minute time frame, always, right? So now this change of character, it is right here. Okay, it is right here, guys. So now the market came, it made some market structure shift right here, because now this was a high, this was a low, right? So now this was a high. We always want to see this low being taken out to confirm our change of character, right? So now that means we shall mark our low, which is here. We always wait for this low to be taken out, and we say, oh, okay, so now this is our change of character, right? So now after that, low being taken out, you can see that yes, it was taken out to confirm a change of character. Now we wait for the market to come back, right? To come back, and we sell, right? And this one will actually give you a very high risk to reward ratio after confirming your trade using market structure shift or change of character, guys, right? Give us another candlestick confirmation, which is a bearish candlestick pattern, right? So now there are very many candlestick formations that you will use for entering the market. You can either use those candlestick confirmation trades, or you can use any confirmation like change of character or market structure shift. Now for this case, we are going to use this bearish candlestick pattern. So now if you really want to enter, that means you can enter after this one being confirmed right here. But remember, when you enter with this, the sell loss, the stop loss will always be very, very big. Okay, your stop loss will be big. That's why it's always better to wait for confirmation, right? Like it's better to wait for change of character or market structure shift, right? So now if you decide to use your H4, let's see how it moves, right? Can you see this? So now when you use candlestick pattern with these candlestick formations as lever, right? But your stop loss will be always big. But now when we use like confirmations on our 15-minute time frame, for example here, let's go back right here. Or as I told you that we use what we call market structure shift, or we use what we call change of character on our 15-minute time frame, guys. Okay. So now this one, we always want to see some zones being taken out, right? Okay. So now we had this, right? We had this. This was a high that was made. Then after confirming yes that was a high, we always wait for the low that made that high, and this was the low that made that high. So now after that low being taken out and confirming a change of character, we shall always enter when the market comes back to our level, right? That's when we enter our sell. Okay, and then here it will give us a small stop loss. Okay, and giving us a very big risk to reward ratio accordingly. Okay, so hope you're seeing it, right? So always it will deliver very good, right? Always the market will come back to your zone. Okay, then here someone also would enter after the market coming back to your 15-minute fair value gap. But that you can also enter from there. Okay, and it will give you a very small stop loss according to the TP you are targeting, right? We talk of support, always we buy at support, and the market has to be in a bullish trend. As you can see here, the market just turned the bullish right from here. So now when the market turned the bullish, yes, we had our zone right here, and this was a supporting zone, right? So now at support, we always buy after the market coming back at support. Okay, so now when you see this, right, the market came back at your support. Okay, and it gave you confirmation, right? So now when it came to your support, you can wait for this to be broken right here. Okay, and you enter. Okay, so can you see this? You can wait for that. Yes, after that high being broken, then you can enter your market right here. Okay, so now this one will give you a very small stop loss. Okay, very small stop loss right there. Then you can be able to target right there. Okay, so now let's see how the market moves, right? Has been hit. Okay,